What's good, squad? It's the big homie, SB23, back at you with some more words of wisdom. Today we're going to talk about money isn't the root of all evil. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. SB23 on YouTube. Chosen123 on YouTube. You'll get these gems on both channels. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in, coming to hang with the big homie, coming to interact with the content, and I'm hoping that you're having a good day. I'm sending love out your way. So, money isn't the root of all evil. And I think that society and the world that we live in, through TV programming and, what we see and how people move out here, you tend to think that money is the root of all evil, because that's what they tell us in different ways and that's what they show us. But money isn't the root of all evil. And it's pretty obvious because money can't do anything by itself. Currency, so coins or paperback money or crypto, whatever you are using in your everyday life, those things can't do anything by themselves. Money is not gonna get up and pick up a gun and unalive somebody. Money is not going to steal something from somebody. Money is not going to cheat on somebody. Money is not going to abuse somebody. You know what I'm saying? Those things, money can't do that. It's an inanimate object. It doesn't have the means to physically get up and do anything. So money isn't the root of all evil. It's people who are moving in life and doing, walking around with low vibrational energy and partaking in those types of things. That is the root of all evil. The only thing money does is enhance whatever type of personality that you carry within yourself. So if you are a person who doesn't have money and you are greedy by nature, then if you do happen to acquire money, you are going to then be a person who has money, who is greedy with a lot of money. So now that you have gotten some money, that is not going to satisfy you, and you are going to want more money. So therefore you're going to be even more greedy, because now that you've got a taste of having some money, you want even more than what you have, even if you are already set and good with what you've got. The greed within you is going to make you do things to acquire more money, and 9 times out of 10 you're going to do it in a way that's not honest or pure. You're going to go by any means to get the money that you think that you want, because you are greedy. And then when you're greedy, you're never satisfied. So even when you keep attaining money, the more you get, the more greedy it's going to make you. It's just going to feed that greed. If you're a person who doesn't have any money, but you are walking around with pure intent and love for everybody else that is around you, then once you do acquire money, the only thing that's going to do is enhance your personality. So when you acquire money, you're going to use your money to not only sustain your life, but then you're going to bless the people around you. You're going to be doing things within the world to help other human beings in their life, so they don't have to struggle, or so they can also come up with you. To whereas if you are a greedy person, once that greedy person attains whatever they want, they're gonna shun people out of their life, and they're gonna, whoever they use to get whatever they wanted, they're gonna kick them to the side and treat them as if they didn't play a part in helping them get the money that they acquired. They're gonna be greedy. So once they get it, they're gonna say, okay, I got what I want now, so forget you. I'm gonna push you to the side and treat you like a piece of trash, and so that I can have all this to myself, so that I can walk around and claim to have gotten all these things by myself, even though deep inside within them they know that that's not the case. They know that they didn't acquire these things by themselves, but the ego within themselves and the greed push them to do said things. So again, money isn't the root of evil, because money, again, cannot do anything by itself. It's whoever it is that is trying to acquire the money and what they're using it for, because money is nothing but a tool. Money in our world is nothing but a tool in order that we utilize in order for us to live a certain type of life. So whether it is you want to live a comfortable life, so or to sustain our life, so on whatever level you want to be at, if you just want to make enough to where you're just all your bills are paid and you're comfortable, then that's what you're utilizing that tool for. If you want to make it to where you're using, not only are you comfortable within your everyday living, but now you want to build a business so that you can acquire more, so that you can be even more comfortable within your life, then that's how you utilize that tool. If you want to create generational wealth, so not only are you comfortable within your life and you've built your business, but now you want to build an empire, so to speak, so that it will trickle down to not only you and your kids, but then to their kids and then their kids' kids, and so on and so forth, then that's what you utilize that tool for. But again, none of money itself is not evil, because money is not getting up and doing anything to anybody. It's the people who have the money and how they're using it. So don't get those things mistaken. It's always the energy that's behind something, and that's what I've been saying on this channel. Like I said before, I'm not on here trying to preach or trying to come off in any way like that, but if there is anything that I'm always consistently pushing and preaching and putting out there, is that everything stems from energy first. Whatever energy that you're carrying behind whatever action that you're putting out is going to determine how those things unravel for whoever is involved, and also yourself, because whatever energy you put out is going to come back to you. So for those people who are moving in those type of ways of being greedy and using people in order to get a leg up so that they can make more money or to acquire certain things in life, and they're siphoning people's energy off of them so that they can use it and then go do whatever they want to do behind the scenes, so that they can acquire whatever it is that they want to acquire with said money, or even if it's just money in general that they're going after. Those people, again, either won't reach that goal, or if they do reach the goal, on the later end of that, there's a big price to pay because of the energy that was put behind the actions that they were making. So when you become greedy in that sense, and you are therefore withholding something from somebody else, or you're taking from people, then as quickly as you got whatever it is that you got, it's going to be taken from you. So, and again, I'm a testament to this. I've seen this happen in my own life to people who have done it to me. And also I have, when I was walking within the darkness and in a period of my life, I have seen things that I've done come back karmically and happen to me. And whether you want to believe that or not, that is how the world works. This is a universal law, and there's a reason why people speak and talk about this thing, because it's real. Karma's real. Whatever you do is going to come back to you. It might not come back that day, that week, that month, that year, but at some point you're going to pay for it. And let's say even if you don't specifically pay for it, sometimes it'll trickle down to your kids. So that's why you got to be careful too with how you treat people and the things that you do, because it'll trickle down to, if it passes you, it'll trickle down to your kids, and they'll feel the brunt of whatever you did. So think about that. Think about when there's somebody who's let's say multi-millionaire, or not even that, say somebody who has some sort of money and they leave it behind for their family members. What often happens is when they leave people in the will and stuff like that, when this person was alive, there was a family unit, there was, you know, cohesiveness. And but then the minute that they pass and there's some expected inheritance coming to said people within their life, what often happens is that these people end up arguing between each other about who's supposed to get what, instead of just letting it be whatever it is. The greed and maybe the jealousy of whoever was given more, or whatever the case may be, that ends up coming in between them, and now they're fighting within their own family dynamic over something monetary, when really it shouldn't even be about that when it comes down to it. Because if you're a real family unit, you should be able to come together and utilize whatever was given to whoever together and make something happen. So, but again, that's just a testament to it's not the money, it's the way that people look at money and how you view it, you know. There's a reason why it's called the 7 deadly sins, and one of them is greed. One of them is greed. If you got that greed within you, that's a horrible one to have, because again, the more you take from everybody else in order to get what you want to acquire, the more you're taking from yourself, because now you slighted so many people within your life, so it gets to a point to where you don't have anybody you can turn to now, because you've treated people so poorly and you've walked around with the sole intent of only using them to acquire money or to acquire some sort of physical manifestation, that you've lost sight of what really matters, and that's the relationships that you hold between people. Because again, just as much as you might want that money, it could be gone like that, and then what? Now if you don't got no money, then what? You done burnt all your bridges, and you don't have no money. So now you're just out here in the world with no type of lifeline at all and looking goofy. And then at that point, you might have to link up with somebody who's just on the same level as you, greedy, and then they're taking from you. Now whatever you did, now you're having to reap the karma of that, and now you've paired yourself with somebody who's siphoning your energy. Now they're taking from you. So that's why you got to be careful with your thought process on money and the way you move, you know, being greedy and stuff like that, because that greed never prospers. It's better off to get it in the honest way and to share. Now you don't want to be taken advantage of, so you got to be careful with who you share your abundance with. But the whole thing of being abundant is to not only have it for yourself, but to be able to help those around you who are also in need or on the come up, help them, rise them up too with you. So again, money is not the root of all evil. Money is a great thing, you know. Money is water, energy. It just flows. So as long as you got it a good mindset on it, and you're not too attached to it, you letting it flow in and out, it'll keep coming back to you, and you won't have nothing to worry about for the most part. Yeah, there's ups and downs, but that's the ebb and flow in life. But as long as you're moving in the right way, then the money will come to you. You don't have to be greedy about it. There's more than enough for everybody in this world to make some. They print it all the time anyway, so it's not like it's going anywhere. And you just have to understand that it's a tool. It's not the end all be all. Yes, we all need it to survive out here and to, you know, live in this world that we are in, but it's not the epitome of what your mind should be on. It's very important, yes, but it's not the epitome of where you should be thinking of, what you should be thinking about on an everyday basis. It shouldn't be coming before your family and before your friends and loved ones. It shouldn't be that deep. If anything, you should be coming together with your family, friends, and loved ones in order to help each other make more of it, so that you can, as a unit, create that empire or that you know, that abundance that you want. Not fighting between each other over money. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, again, that money is not going to get up and help you when you're sick. That money is not going to get up and help you when if you get injured, or if you need whatever it is that you need, that you can't buy with money. That money's not going to love you at the end of the day. That's why there's billionaires, millionaires who are depressed, because they have everything. They made so much money, and they have everything that they want material wise, but they're dead on the inside because they don't have any love. There's no love there from anybody. It's just money. And money can't buy you love. You know what I'm saying? Money can't buy you affection. Even for those people who use their money to solicit, those type of things, because we hear about it. Those millionaires, billionaires who pay a worker to come, aid them in whatever it is that they might want at that moment, whether it's sexual or intimate or just conversational time together. Again, that's a transaction. That person's not doing it. That person's only doing it because they're being paid. They're not doing it out of the real, genuine love that you would want to feel from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is different between when somebody's doing something because they really want to do it, because they really care about you, or when they're doing it because you're paying them to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference, because one's conditional. There's a condition. I'm going to pay you this amount and you're going to service me in some way, to where the other one is unconditional. So it doesn't matter whether you had this money or not. I'm going to treat you the same way. And that's the key that I think a lot of people in life don't understand, is that, yes, money. Now, that's not to say that money can't create situations that will generate happiness. Yes, but again, those things are based on the condition that you have the money. What's really important out here is being connected to those people who are going to rock with you regardless of whether you have the money or not. You know what I'm saying? They will treat you the same way. They can, if you had $1 million today and you lost it, and then you're broke, you want those people around you who are still going to treat you the same way. They're not going to look at you differently because of your monetary value in this world. They understand that money doesn't hold a value on genuine, unconditional love. And that's what I'm trying to say. So it's not the money that's the issue in this world. It's the way that people look at money and the way that people use monetary value to gauge somebody else's value, when really everybody's value isn't based off of how much money they have. It's about the character that they hold and how they're going to stand the test of time through the struggles with you, despite when that money's flowing or when it's not. You know what I'm saying? So that's my message for today. Money is not the root of all evil. It's just a tool to utilize in this world, and regardless of how much money you have, your character is going to determine what type of person you are. And when you do acquire money, all it does is enhance the person that you are naturally. So if you're naturally a greedy person, you're going to be an even more greedy person with money. If you're naturally a selfless person and somebody who doesn't mind sharing, then you're naturally going to be that. You're naturally going to get your funds, and then make sure that you're taken care of, but also make sure the people around you are taken care of. And also, money can buy you situational happiness, but it cannot buy you real happiness, real love. It doesn't last. It's only a minute time of happiness, and then it's like it's like a dopamine. It gives you a dopamine rush. It's like a quick high, and then once you spend that money, because we've all done it. Think about it. When you get money, or when you get your taxes or whatever it is, and then you go out and you buy something that you really wanted, for that however long it is, you have that big rush of like, oh yeah, I just bought this new thing. But then after a while, that new thing isn't new anymore. So now that leaves. So now that happiness leaves, to where, again, if you have somebody and people around you in your life who really genuinely love you and care about you despite how much money you have, that will never leave you, because you can always tap in with them, and they're always going to show you that same amount of love. So, and you can't replace that with money, no matter how much you acquire. And again, that's why there are millions, millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires in the world who are depressed, who would trade most of the money they have for some real genuine love in their life. And if there's testimonies of this, countless testimonies of that, of people who have made it and realized that, hey, yeah, this wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Because at the end of the day, you can't take this money with you. Once it's your time to leave this realm, you can't take this money with you. And yeah, you can leave it to your family members, but again, who's gonna be there with you during that time? That money is only gonna be sitting there. It can't talk to you. It can't hug you. It can't give you words of encouragement. It can't do anything. All this is a tool. But the people who are around you can give you all of that. So that's what matters. And then once you realize that and hold those people in the light that they need to be held into, then that's when all the stuff that you need to come to you anyways will come. So yes, the money will come and all that other stuff. So yeah, money's not the root of all evil. Greedy people are the root of all evil. People who do evil things are the root of all evil. And just make sure that you're not one of those. Make sure that you stand on the side of righteousness and treating people like they need to be treated, especially if they were in your corner and they had your back in times where nobody else had your back. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm a testament to this. Again, I've been on the end to where I've held people down and had their back when everybody was trying to do them dirty, you know, and I was the only one there fighting and defending them. And again, on the latter end, when I was in my darkness and I was having my dark times in life, when I did some messed up things, I've seen that side of it, and I've seen the karma come back to me when I was doing said things when I was young and dumb. So yeah, it's not the money, it's the energy behind whatever it is that person is carrying. But all right, y'all, it's a big homie. I'ma holla.